What's up, guys? Welcome back to some vanilla RimWorld Alpha 11. We're starting a new season today. I'm not going back to an ice sheet. I've thought about it. We will conquer the ice sheet someday, but not today, because I am a filthy casual, and I am okay with being a filthy casual. There's nothing wrong with being a filthy casual. We are not playing on an ice sheet. We're going to be using the same world, Graphius 5. The seed was Do-Over, that is D-O space O-V-E-R. I was thinking about doing an arid shrubland. I know it's kind of like jumping from one extreme to the other. We go from hypothermia to heat stroke sort of thing. But I like the arid shrubland better than the desert just because the desert is more sand, obviously. Shrubland will give us more options for growing and such. And also different wildlife. So let's do an arid shrubland. Let's find a nice arid shrubland. Maybe some hills. Maybe not mountainous. I wouldn't mind doing another sort of urban style defense a la Lake Town, even though that wasn't really urban once we got our turrets up. This is next to Lax, a group of tribals. We could actually just go build right next to them. I wonder if they visit us like constantly. That'd be interesting. Let's find out. Let's build in the large hills next to them. We have year-round growing slate and marble rocks, which all live. Average temperature in the middle of summer is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not too bad. So if you guys want to pick this map, we are at 45.87 degrees east and 17.07 degrees north. Seed is Do-Over. That is Do space over. Advanced, I would like to make a large map, if you please. Let's do it. Alright, so one thing I want to do is I really want to just kind of randomize this thing. I believe in the last season I did click through it a few times, but I kind of just picked, and I don't know, I miss just randomizing everyone and then using that. So that's what we're going to be doing, because in the other one we do the prepare carefully sort of thing and modded, and this I'm going to randomize stuff. So I have my handy dandy slot machine sort of click super fast macro set up from the Steam Summer Sale that I was using. So yeah, in case you're curious how fast it goes about it clicks once every like 700th of a second, as long as I hold it down. So it goes pretty fast. So that's what we're going to be using. I'm pretty much just going to shut my eyes, hold down the button for a few seconds, open them, click the next tab, repeat, and then we're going to use whatever we get. So, I mean, even if I have my eyes open, it's not like I can say stop and then I'll get like what I'm looking at just because it goes so fast. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's eyes shut. If you would like to join me in the eyes shut, feel free. I feel like that request could be a little creepy, so maybe don't close your eyes while I'm doing this, guys. Maybe just leave them open, and I think that should be good for that one. Let's click the next tab, close the eyes, hold down the button, and I think a couple more seconds. Let's go there. Okay, and open them. Vladimir the politician. No, thank you. We're gonna randomize, and that should be good. Okay, so what do we want? We want people that can doctor, and we want wardens. We need doctors and wardens. That's what we need. Right off the bat, you can social. It sucks, but you can do it. We have Yuoku. You know what? It's Merc. I was trying to pronounce it very precisely, and I just don't know. So Yuko, Merc, Rocha, or Roka, Navy scientist, female, 54 years old, incapable of nothing, which is nice. That research skill is huge. System class master, slowpoke, abrasive, and a pessimist. So she's just a real buzzkill. She is a buzzkill on wheels. That's what's going on with her. Health-wise, you have cataracts, bad back, and frail. So she is the you kids in your baggy pants, get off my lawn sort of person. At least that's how I'm imagining it. Some grizzled Navy scientist veteran. I don't know. Come on, guys. You gotta make up stuff with me. So I'm not alone, even though I am alone talking to myself in a room. I guess there's always that. So she's going to be our doctor. She'll probably also be our cook, depending on what else we have. We do have an herbalist. That sounds nice. Shooting skill is not super great. She'll probably get the knife. Art skill. She could help make us a little bit of money right off the bat, because Commissar and herbalist usually don't have art, from what I remember. Commissar is more militaristic with social. but that research. So she's going to be our researcher, crafter, cook, doctor person. And then just some hauling and stuff. Probably some cleaning. Then we have the herbalist. You're going to get the knife. Well, actually, she has cataracts. Are you okay? You have a stab scar. You're 38, so you should be fine. You're an herbalist, you are a brawler and industrious, so you're going to get the knife. That doctor skill is nice, as herbalists tend to have nice doctor skills. Growing skill is even nicer, and she likes construction, which is pretty cool. So she'll help out with the building, and the growing, and I guess the doctoring. And we'll just put her on, we'll probably put everyone on a little bit of everything. Next up we have, that's a him, Riddle. That is a him, not a her. I don't know why. In my mind, it was just like herbalist. That's a female. That's a sexist thing to say. And I'm sorry, Riddle. I'm sorry. Next, we have Darby Parker, a male commissar incapable of nothing. You're an optimist. You're a teetotaler, and you're a brawler. That is awkward. That sucks. Having two brawlers. We're gonna roll with it though. You don't really like anything, which sucks. So that's what we got going on. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. This is gonna be interesting. At least we have doctors and we have the social, so we have the warden as well. So we should be okay right off the bat for at least a little while. A couple of rhinos hanging out over here. I immediately like this area because it's full of all of our stuff. Come on, double click it. All right. So, Parker, the commissar, your brawling skill is better than Riddle's brawling skill. You get that. Riddle. I forgot how big of a mood penalty buff. Do you actually get? Yeah, Brawler has range weapon, -20. You don't get it at all. Merc will go ahead and give the survival rifle, but your shooting skill, I believe, is a 2? Yeah, it's a 2. Interesting start. I'll go ahead and say that. Let's have a peek around. I already like this area. There's granite walls right here, which kind of scares me. You could walk over here. This is not... Oh, no, it is an ancient danger. Just kidding. I still like it. I still kind of like it. We have this rich growing zone right here, which is fantastic. Next to a steam geyser, so if it does actually get cold in the winter, we could use that to heat this up and use this as a greenhouse. We could build in this section actually. We have some steel right here. We have some silver right here. We have more steel, plasteel, more steel, more plasteel. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Some survival meals hanging out over here. Arid shrubland. This place is paradise. Come on now. I think we're gonna stay where we are. But I like the layout of this map. It's... Ooh. I like that this is just one giant room that's already built. If it's evenly spaced, it's not. Is this way even? I feel like this way is even. That should be 3 and that should be 3. This is tempting because it's... We'd have to move too much stuff, and I'm lazy. I'm generally a lazy person. So let's not do any of that. Let's build over here. We can wall off this top section right here. Possibly wall off this section. Actually, I don't think we can because I don't think we can build out of bounds over here. We cannot. So we can wall off this section as well as this top area as well as this area, which means if anyone wants to get to us and they spawn on this top part of the map, they're gonna have to go all the way around, which is gonna be great. This bottom area is just kind of another story. We'll figure that out as we go. Let's go ahead and get some stockpiles set up. I do like the idea of just building in here, so let's build in here. Let's get these guys a stockpile set up so they can go ahead and get some stuff going. Dumping stockpile, where do we want it? I think that's kind of a far haul, but I was thinking maybe we'll put it just over here for right now. Just a regular stockpile for stuff, if you guys wouldn't mind sticking it up in this region right here. That would be cool. If you guys could get to work going with that. We'll get some growing stuff going. Let's get a couple fields out here. Let's get a potato area, and let's not that big. Let's get a corn area. This can be the corn area. Actually, you know what? Let's do some rice. Let's get some rice going. Rice is a little bit quicker. I don't want to haul some rocks away as well. Get out of here. We don't want to look at the rocks. Come on now. Okay, so lots of steel up here, which is excellent. How are we going to do this? How are we going to build this? I want to build houses. I don't want to build into the cave too much. We might eventually have some sort of like greenhouse growing area in here. We'll have our great hall type area up here. Maybe crafting can be up here, and then we'll have like a sort of a workshop in the mountain type thing. But I want to build proper houses, so I'm thinking we'll build houses around here. Let's actually just go ahead and build them a house. And I was thinking for layout we would do something like a multi-bedroom house. At least that's what I was thinking. Let's do something like this, and then we can have maybe have like an entrance area right here. So a little foyer coming into a living room type area where we can put stuff and things. We'll put a 4x4 room off here. That should be 4x4. Yes, it is indeed. And then we can put another 4x4 off of this one as well. And then how do we want to do this next one? Do we just put it off of this up here? Maybe. I kind of like it. It's not perfectly even, which I'm okay with. I actually wish... Well, no, we can have the AC coming out the front. Yeah, let's do something like that. Let's go for it. I'm working on the OCD thing, guys. I really am. No promises, but I'm working on it. So we're going to get all this made out of wood for right now. It is now raining, which is unfortunate. And then we'll get... Let's find some... Are there any walls we can just take down? We can take down these guys over here. Let's deconstruct all these. We'll use some granite walls or granite blocks for the doors. Riddle is getting some planting done as well as puking over everything. I'm assuming that's Riddle. We'll do some manual priorities real quick. It's nice having multiple doctors. It is fantastic having multiple doctors even. Wardening. You all really suck at it. So you can all suck together. Cooking will be Merc's job for the time being. Growing will be Riddle's job for the time being. Parker, sure, you can go hunting even though you have a knife. Don't really want anyone else hunting for the moment. Riddle, you can help out with construction as well. Merc is going to be our just researcher extraordinaire. And then she'll eventually get to do some crafting. Let's make her crafting a 3 for right now. And then art we're going to leave alone for the time being. I want her hauling to be a 2 so she actually moves things. Cleaning can be a 3. Riddle, after you do construction, I would like you to go around and clean literally everything up. Parker, haul things. You're going to be kind of one of the grunts, I guess. Do some construction, do some plant cutting, do some cleaning, help out with research if you have time. I think this should be okay. We have a grower, we have a cook, we have 2 doctors, we have a researcher, and we have a crafter set up. As far as mining, if you guys could all... Let's do 3s for everyone. I know this will get in the way of her. Let's do that. Let's do something like that. Alright, we don't need more than 1 crafter in vanilla for the time being. We don't need any art at the moment, but we have it set up anyways. We have 2 people that will do the construction, the repairing. We have 1 grower. We have a hunter. Alright, we're good. We're set up. Ready, break. Let's go ahead, and we're probably going to need a few more trees chopped down. Let's get that going. And you guys will need... You don't really need sleeping spots. You'll be safe enough. I want to get this set up first, and then we'll figure out where to go from here. I'm thinking we'll probably have a kitchen type area here. Well, no, we have the ancient evil place right there, don't we? Yes, we do. We could just have our Great Hall type area right here. I mean, I know that's going to kind of take up some space as far as farmland, but we have this whole area for farmland, so I think it should be okay. We should actually definitely work on getting... I'm just trying to figure this out. Make your plant cutting a 2. I want the trees cut down as fast as possible, please. We should work on getting a stockpile inside. That way our medicine and food is okay. The rhinos hanging out in this building. I guess we could use this building for the time being for them to live in, or as an indoor stockpile for the time being. Let's do that. Let's put in a couple wooden doors. We will zone this as a stockpile, and no corpses, no rotten, preferred, and delete. Do things. These guys just fell over after cleaning up some rocks. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, so we have stuff growing, which is good. We are going to get a house built pretty soon. Let's plan out our Great Hall type area. How do we want to do this? I typically like having the cooking region in the Great Hall. Let's put it up here. I like the idea of having it up here, just kind of in the mountain. So we'll put it probably across like this, and then we can, I guess, do something like this. Actually, maybe double wall this, as well as walling off this section. And then we can put maybe some mines or something back here. Yeah. And we can have our eatery area in this section. And then we can go over here and have like our cooler and kitchen type area. I think that should work out pretty well. It should work out pretty well. It may not. It might not. If we were going to do something over here, I'd want it to look a little fancier though. Let's do something over here. Let's have... I want to do some sort of like domed thing. And this is going to take me absolutely forever to build. Just because... well... a little bit of that OCD, I guess. This should be the center. Let's have it come back about here-ish. Something like this. And why do I want to have it like this? I have no idea. Don't judge me, guys. It's what I want. So we're gonna need to have it come, I don't know, maybe 7 or so, 4 or so, 2, something like that. Does that work for you? Does that work for you guys? I don't think that looks too bad. I kind of like it. I like that better than this. We'll still wall this area off. Parker is now sleeping in the storage area. Don't blame him. It's nicer over there. We can unforbid all these granite blocks. Let's go ahead and get granite doors in. A couple of them. As well as putting in vents for the rooms. So we'll put the vents in next to all of the doors. Not like that, you silly goose. Like that. Okay. So we'll have the vents in. Let's get some regular granite doors. Like so. And then we'll get some beds in here as well for you guys to sleep on, because you guys need some beds. Let's put them in kind of sideways. I think I like it. This is a granite. Oh, it's a granite auto door. I don't want auto doors. I wanted just regular doors. You guys aren't worthy of the auto doors just yet. And then we'll have the AC unit just kind of sticking right here. So we'll have a nice little centrally cooled type room. That'll be good times, bears. What are we going to do for this room? Good question. Salvation. No, that's awkward. We have bad histories, or a bad history rather, with the name Salvation. I don't know what to call this. I really don't. I wish you guys had picked a better random name. I guess I could always edit it in the dev tools later if I want to. But let's what do we want to name this? None of our people we could name it the Sparkles Outpost. We're kind of in a desert-ish area. Let's name it the Mojave Outpost. 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 Sounds good. Alright, so like I said, what are we going to do with this area? Good question. I'm thinking that maybe we'll do something like this will just be full of tables and awesomeness. As far as where's the cooler going to go, or the refrigerator rather, we could kind of keep this design theme and dome off this section over here. And then we could have this section be for cooking. All of this will be for eating and just relaxing and hanging out. It would mean we'd need to mine these rocks away, which absolutely terrifies me. So I'm actually going to I'm gonna save scum in case something bad happens. I don't expect anything bad to happen, but something bad could happen. Alright. Good times, bears. We have... Ooh. Did we get all the doors built? We did not get all the doors built. We need to chop some more wood, though. And we do need a meal source. That is correct. We have some survival meals just kind of hanging out, which is okay for the time being. Eventually I would like to cook, which means we need to go ahead and get this going. Structure-wise, let's go ahead and plop it down. Let's commit to this design. Have a little bit more interesting and sort of like variated art style, building style. How would I phrase that? A more varied art style. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Do we have any sort of rocks that we can use? Ooh, visitors. That's interesting. What's this? Is this more granite? It is more granite. Excellent. Alright, so we can get that going. We need this mined out. We do have people set to mine, don't we? We do. You all have beds? Whoa. A Glitter World empath named Regan Raygun Gooden calls you from nearby. She's being chased by pirates from the Axemen. She's 44 years old. I think I'm going to pass on her just because we have 2 brawlers and a person with cataracts. And I don't want to risk having any of them die for an empath that can't fight anyways. So unfortunately, we're going to... Raygun screams in panic through the tinny speaker, before you cut off the transition. But yeah, I didn't want to risk it. That could make me an absolutely terrible person. That's fine. Stop being weird, RimWorld. Alright, so we'll have double entrances into this area. Structure, granite doors. I actually want auto doors for here. And then this area will get mined out, and then we'll see about adding a nice little cooler type area over here. Might even put just a trade beacon down and then create a building around that. If only I had made this one deeper. We can still do that. We can still do that. Just move everything up one. Structure, wooden walls. Tally-ho. Granite auto doors. Tally-ho. Cancel everything. That works. Alright, so we're going to have our trade beacon right here. And then we'll just build a nice little circular building around that. So there we go. That's sorted. That's going to be our fridge, which is a very large fridge right off the bat. I give you that. That's huge. This needs to be, I think it's a 6x6. So as long as we have enough room for this, with a building around it, and we do, just barely. All right, these guys all have beds, which makes me incredibly happy. They're not sleeping on the floor. They're not sleeping outside anymore. They all have their own rooms, kind of ish. We need to get some power going. Our rice is going to be done probably in the next day. We need to think about doing some sort of security, getting some traps set up somewhere, walling in these sections up here, walling over this section, walling over this section. So many walls, guys. So many walls. Alright, low food. Yes. I completely agree. Alright, so if I want to put it in like the middle, it would be this one. Cancel that one. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to cancel this one. And we'll put the door here. And we'll have cooking here and butchering here. So let's go ahead and plan up for that. So a cook stove, yes. Wooden butcher's table, yes. And we can even have some brewing back here once we get that set up. Good times. Good times. I feel like this is working quite swimmingly. Yes, quite. Alright. That's about enough of that. Let's go ahead and cancel these plans. You guys are doing an amazing job just moving everything around, hauling all the things, chopping down all the things. You could chop down more of all the things, that would be great. If you could even harvest some of the things, that would be even better. And we have a raid coming in. Drop pods nearby, attacking immediately from the axemen. Where are you? Is it just one? Please don't have a weapon. Oh, it's two. That sucks. Okay, both of them have shivs. Awkward. Alright, so we need Merc to set up back here. Actually, how do we want to do this? I kind of feel like maybe we should set Merc up back here somewhere and then bait them in. Let's put Merc over here for now, and then we'll have a Riddle. Let's bring these guys over here, and then we can flank with these guys. So maybe put one here. Parker, we'll leave back here, and then Merc can sweep around this way and then run up there for some cover. Alright, so they are completely ignoring all of our plans, which is fine. Excuse me? They're breaking into our stockpile. Alright, walk around the corner. Merc, take him down. I said take him down. Alright, melee attack him. Melee attack him. Stop firing. Get him. Get him. You're both brawlers. Nice. Look at that. You guys are... Got him. Stabbed him in the gut. Stabbed him in the leg. Didn't stab him in the gut. Just punched him in the gut and then he died. That's kind of awkward. Alright, let's bring Merc up here. Get some shots off on Benjamin, who's actually fleeing. You guys won. Excellent job. Riddle, have a shiv. Good stuff. Everyone can... Okay, people can doctor. Riddle can doctor. Merc can doctor. Merc, if you could take care of Riddle. Please. Please and thank you. This is still outdoors. I want to get these doors built. Do we use... Oh, there we go. Success. We'll use this as a little stockpile area for the time being, I suppose. Because we don't have much medicine, we don't have much food. So we can go ahead and set up this as a little stockpile in the back for right now. Storage, critical, clear all, resources. Any food, not beer. And... medicine, yes. I think it should be okay. It's going to be a little bit before we get all this stuff set up. So our food's going to be kind of just sitting outside, unfortunately. And we need power, which is an excellent point. Which means we should actually just go ahead and get a research bench set up. That way we can take advantage of this. We'll get a wooden research bench. That way we can take advantage of this geothermal geyser gift that's right here. We can just put this in here. Oh, look at... Oh, it's like I planned this, guys. It fits in the corner. Oh my goodness. And we have torches on each... or lanterns on these sides. Oh man. You guys. You guys. You don't even know. Alright. Stuff's gonna get hauled. Eventually this will get mined. And like I said before, I probably will save scum if they die while doing this. They shouldn't, because the roof above it should just collapse instantly and they should be okay. But we need to get that stuff sorted. Alright, where are we gonna put our power? Wind wouldn't be a bad idea. We just have some shrubs, and we do have this lovely desert area we can take advantage of. Even this section over here would be really good for that. What can we do about this? Riddle is working on making the bench, which is going to be good. Let's go ahead and set up our butcher's table, or our other bills. Details, do it forever. Ingredient radius of... We'll have it down to here, because it'll eventually be this area over here. Yes, please. Alright, and cook stove. How's our cooking? Is a 5. Okay, so add a bill, simple meal. Do it. No meat, please. Actually, I guess use meat, just in case it'll spoil. No meat. I lied. Do it until you have... we'll do simple meals as about double, and then fine meals we'll keep as the current number. And then we'll just make you, I guess, a 20. Is that what we did for you? Yeah. And then we will fine meal this right here. I understand. Just give them some time. Do it until we have 3, please. And thank you. Please and thank you. Alright. Good talk, everyone. Miscellaneous trade beacon. And I'm putting the trade beacon in here first, just so I can shape the building, basically. And also because we'll eventually, I'm assuming, have a surplus of food. So that's pretty much going to be why we're doing that. This needs 1 block. You are kidding me. Granite. Is there granite anywhere? Hello? Hello, granite blocks. We will walk forever for you. Is this granite? It is granite. That's not too bad of a walk. You guys got this. Tear it down. Bring the steel back too. There isn't anything closer, is there? No. No, there's not. Alright. So, research bench is up. I would like to research geothermal power. And I think we'll just stay without power until then. Do we need to? No, we don't need to. We can even put some batteries down here. But I think we're gonna just leave it without power. And we can get this set up, hook it up, build some batteries, probably along this section. 1 on each side, I guess, for the time being. And then construct this stuff. We need steel. That explains it, actually. We need all that mined out. What's the closest steel? Probably this up here. And just for right now, I'm going to remove all these plans so I don't have to look at them. Okay, have you guys been... Wow, you guys did that fast. You guys did that so fast. Alright, let's go ahead and get this sorted while they're working on other stuff. That autosave ruins everything. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad. Make that out of wood. You guys just gotta chop a lot of trees for that. There's a dead guy here, unfortunately. There is a dumping stockpile you guys could maybe move him to if you want. That's totally up to you, though. I kind of want to do the same thing where we just have colonists buried, everyone else will cremate. So if you could actually just haul him, take him away. Thank you. Okay, so this we will go ahead and create a stockpile. I don't want to do that yet. I want to wait till all this stuff gets mined out. Okay, you know what? For the time being, no, you can have raw food here. That's fine. It's set up okay, appropriately. Hooray! It is now roofed in. Our research is not as far along as I thought it would be, which means I'm okay with going ahead and putting in some solar panels back here. I want them a little further away from the house, though. We'll put in a couple solar panels, and we will run these guys up here, and we'll put in a couple batteries, like so, for the time being. And then I guess we'll just run the power through the walls as we typically do, because we'll eventually need it everywhere, I'm assuming. Okay, all that stuff's connected-ish. Furniture, I would like a couple of standing lamps in the corners, please. And yeah, we have a nice little defensible area right now. I feel like we have a good defense set up for us. We have this nice little like obstruction that breaks line of sight. If we need to, we can poke out here, or peek out here. Peek or poke, pick one. And then take some long shots. They don't have any cover at all getting to our base, which is pretty awesome. So that's always good stuff. Yeah, I think I like this town. I like the Mojave Outpost. We're doing good. I feel like we have a good start. In the next episode, we're going to pretty much keep working on stuff. Probably get some floors set up in here. Try to get this area set up, mined out, and then walled off. That way we have a nice fridge area. It'll probably take like 3 or 4 coolers to get this place cooled off, though. And hopefully we'll get our geothermal set up, and we'll probably build a few turrets just to keep this main section safe in case we need to fall back. And we might even see about creating a wall up here just in case we have enough time, or if we have enough time rather. Even a wall up here. I think that'll do. While I'm thinking about it real quick, let's mine out the silver just in case we don't get to it. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. It's good to be back in just vanilla RimWorld where I can build stuff without having to research stuff constantly. Hopefully you guys don't mind a little bit of a longer episode today. I typically like to let it run over a little bit whenever we create a world, just because we spend a little bit of time in the beginning talking about it and stuff. So yeah, welcome back to Vanilla RimWorld, Alpha 11, Season 3, the Mojave Outpost in the arid shrubland. Again, if you guys would like to check out the seed, it is not the geothermal, it is over here. We are on do-over, D-O space O-V-E-R, and our current coordinates are 54.87 degrees east and 17.07 degrees north. We're over here in this arid shrubland area, south of this sort of tundra, next to this little temperate forest sort of oasis in the middle of the shrubland, right next to the green guys, the tribal guys, that seem to like to visit us a lot. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. That is going to be it for me. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.